everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jewlz Raw. So today our topic is really quite simple. So we'll be talking about some buffs that you can take to prepare for battles, for example PvPs like KBM or GBG, and also for example you just want to boost your stats for battles like instances. And if you feel that, like me, I always feel that my stats are not good enough. Really, it's not good enough. And for now, I'm relying a lot on some buffs. Of course, these buffs are really temporary, and you really need to work hard to upgrade all your equipment. So if some of you have watched my weapon upgrading, you see how many crystals I've wasted on that. It's almost 700k. Aside from that, I also lost a lot of semis as well. So really, so many resources will be not really wasted if you pass, but if you failed, it's really hard to accept. But anyway, the game is like that. So what else can I say? Actually, I already recorded a video before wherein I took a lot of buffs so that we can compare the before and after, or the difference on the stats before taking the buff and after taking all the buffs that I will mention to you on this video. So yeah, I just like to remind everyone that this video is for newbies, and if you're an old player, well, just support. But of course, I know most or all of the old players already know this, and yeah, so I just wanna help some newbies. I hope you enjoy this video and you don't get bored. So anyway, let's go to the first buff. Okay, so I don't know if anyone does this, but me, for example, I'm going to KBM. I really do this. This is the first thing that I do. So what is it? I ride the carousel. Alright, so yeah, I will show you my video there of riding the carousel. And after riding the carousel, as you can see, so the buffs that you will get from riding the carousel is attack and magical attack is increased by 1%. And then aside from that, movement speed is increased by 10%. So my character, a Wiz, is not particularly fast, or the movement speed is not really high. So I think the movement speed buff really would benefit characters or those who have a job like mine, like high wizards. I don't know really who are the most agile on the the most agile character. I'm thinking it's the knight, because the movement speed of knights are really fast, especially when riding the Peko, right? So yeah, alright, so let's move on to the next one. So the next one is, of course, I think this is the most popular. I'm not sure, or maybe the next one that I will mention is the most popular because it's free. Anyway, the next one, the second one, is combat buffs. So combat buffs, you can buy these from the exchange center, and also you usually get it for free, like if you have sign-in rewards or event rewards, they just give it away. But usually they just give the level 1 or level 2 food buffs. I'm not sure, I'm not particular about it. And then aside from that, of course, you can cook the combat buffs. So for me, actually, I already have level 4 cooking. So I usually just cook because, of course, when you go gardening or gardening or fishing, there's some stuff that you can't use for smelting, and they are usually for cooking. So at least when I have those things that I can't really use for smelting, I can cook them as combat buffs. Of course, I'll just cook all the things that I need, especially stuff that would boost my character. Also, let me mention, I will show you there in the exchange center. It's actually quite costly to buy the combat buffs. So that's why I'm recommending that you just give some attention to your cooking life skills, because it would really help you save a lot of crystals, especially if you don't have any sign in rewards or freebies anymore. So you just cook it. So for me, the combat buffs that I usually make are those who really is suitable for race. For example, boosts damage, magic pen, and especially defense, because of course, you know, wizards are not really that high on defense. They are a part of squishy jobs or characters, so I really need to get some defensive combat buffs. Alright, so I showed you some of the things there that I get or that I have on my backpack. By the way, let me go back to the carousel ride buff. It will give you an hour of buff, so it's really good. That's why I take it first when I prepare for battle or anything. So that's the first thing I take because it lasts 1 hour. A combat buff, on the other hand, is would only last for 30 minutes. So usually I take 2 of each buff so that it would last an hour, and it will be like partnered with the carousel buff. Alright, so let's go on the third one. So the third one, of course, I'm thinking this is also the most popular because her buff is free. Arielle, alright? So every time there is a battle, so many players are there in front of Arielle. So most of them, I guess, they have 100% favor. If you watch my first rocks video, which is the favorite items of NPCs, you can see there that if you have 100% favor with Arielle, you will get the, what do you call that, the top fan buff, Arielle's top fan. And if you have this top fan buff, it would last for 30 minutes. But of course, unlike other buffs wherein you already know what stats will increase after taking it, Arielle's buff is different because she gives random buffs, so you can't really choose. But of course, most of the buffs that she gives are useful. It's just that, example, if you want, I want some HP buff, well, you can't really choose. It's really random. So usually my favorites would be the one that increases intelligence, vitality, and also like a max HP buff. I don't know, I forgot how many percent is that. Number 4, this is a rare item. It is, I'm not sure if anyone or some of you already had this. This is the birthday cake. So I got this birthday cake from I think someone celebrated her birthday, like from the guild. So actually, if you see the birthday cake, I will post there, it's actually good. The buffs that it give are really awesome because let me read this. So HP plus 5%, physical attack, magical attack, as well as the final defense and final magical defense will all increase 5% each. And the good thing about this buff is it lasts 12 hours. Imagine how long it's gonna give you the boost on your stats, and all the major things, all the things that are really what we're looking for in the buff is there, right? So yeah, actually I only have one because and I've only received one from the guild. So for now, there's no way, if you press get, there's currently no way to obtain it. I think it's really more of a guild thing. This is not something you can buy. I'm not sure. I think it's not part of cooking or whatever, but it's something like a guild thing. Alright, so yeah, actually this is free because it was just given from the guild, and of course the buff are really the buff that it provides are really nice. So anyway, let's go back to number 5. So the last one, of course, is your pet. So before, there's not really any pet, but of course having a pet, it's like you need to be level 60 to get a pet. But so I already showed on my previous video about pet advancement the buffs that the pet provides. Of course, as your pet level goes up, so that's the buff that it provides. So for me, I really farm for Seni when I don't have any audience blessing anymore. I really farm somewhere to make sure that I always have Seni for my pets, because it's really not good to miss a day without interacting with your pet, because you can only interact 10 times a day. So anyway, enough about the pet. I already showed you. My pet actually gave me a really big boost on my HP, like the additional HP that it provides. So let's just do a recap of the buffs that I mentioned. So number 1 is the carousel. So the buff is 1 hour. It increases attack and magical attack by 1%, and movement speed is increased by 10%. The second one would be the combat buffs. So these are the food buffs that you can buy from the exchange center, receive from sign-in rewards, event rewards, or you can make your own by doing the cooking live skip. And then the third, of course, Arielle, the one who will heal you and also provide you a buff of 30 minutes random buff. And also, again, the combat buff also lasts for 30 minutes each. Alright, so and then the fourth one, the birthday cake. I'm not sure if you can really add it to your daily buff or for events unless you have a supply of this one. Since you cannot obtain it easily, it usually just comes from the guild when someone celebrates his or her birthday. Alright, and then last one is the pet. So after getting all these buffs, let's see and compare my buffs before taking them, and then after taking them, let's see how much increase. So I will just flash there my stats, my before and after, and let's see the major stuff that had been adjusted drastically. Alright? There, you already saw the increase on my stats. I think for me, the major thing that I really look on would be the magical attack and also the HP. You can really see it because there's a big boost after taking all the stuff or all the buffs. And then aside from that, even the advanced stats, you can really see that there are a lot of changes as well. So after taking all the buffs, the 5 buffs that I mentioned, they really affect your stats and give you a temporary boost on your stats. Of course, boosting your stats would also help you to perform better during your battles or during instances or whatever stuff that you need if you have 1v1 with someone. So at least make sure to always take some buffs, and aside from that, you should also level up, refine or enchant or whatever, do stuff for equipment. So me, I'm also just starting and struggling. Usually I document, I make a video of all the stuff that I do with my equipment. So I hope you all check out my previous videos. I do have a playlist of rocks, so if you're interested, please do watch my other videos. And yeah, so please don't forget to like this video, and also you may comment any content like about rocks that you want to watch in the future. And also please don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. So I hope to see you next time. Bye!